Les here with a new video. This is sort of going to be in my favorite customs group. It's really a follow-up to the last one where I had Catwoman. I wanted to showcase a little bit about some Batman figures I had. The one common thing about these three figures is they're all customs. I have no Hot Toys Batman Forever figure yet. He hasn't come in, or he's not available yet, not to me. There is a Hot Toys Batman Returns, of course, and this is the head and the hands and the belt and even the cape from that figure. But the reason it's a custom is everything under that is not Hot Toys. Okay, this is a posable figure that I got before there ever was a, sorry about the barred base, but at least it's on the same level. I normally keep this guy on a Hot Toys special Batman stand, but I wanted them to be about the same height, or the height they're supposed to be, so you can see. But this guy here was a custom figure I got from a guy named Henry Wayne in China. Now, I'm sure his name isn't Henry or Wayne, because I spoke to him on the phone all those years ago whenever I was after this. And Henry's head, unfortunately, I don't even have the head cowl anymore. I lost that, and I ended up having to get the head from Hot Toys. And the hands, because the hands didn't really work on the body very well, I changed out Henry's body. He had on a kind of a rough custom figure back then. But if you notice something interesting about this guy, I'll try to move this out of the way. If you can tell, he's slimmer than the Hot Toys figure. I've seen a lot of photos of the Hot Toys figure, and it's about as big and bulky as the Hot Toys 89. Now, this is a Hot Toys 89 full out custom made with a fabric cape with a rod, using the old, it was a Kyoto, I don't remember the brand, but it was one of the first vinyl models of Batman. And before there was ever a Hot Toys figure, I cut it apart, did my first suit. He is very posable, very much, you know, a posable action figure. And I pieced together, actually his head has some mobility. I've since kind of learned it probably would have been better and more accurate to not have that for the neck structure. But he was my first Batman. He was my first Keaton Batman figure. And I got the Hot Toys, which I'm very proud of. And I'll take a quick look at that just to show you. That's the Hot Toys Batman right there. This one came first for me, and this is the head sculpt. A Billiken maybe. It may have been a Billiken kit. Anyway, I cut him apart, redid him. All of this is Billiken. I believe this is Billiken. The belt is Billiken. And the body armor pieces are. I don't remember the figure body. It was probably an Ace from Dragon, probably. Because that's what was available to me back then. And he's got a fabric elastic suit, and the piece is glued right on. That's when I learned to do this, years ago. Even the knee pads are glued on. I did the same thing with this guy more recently. He was harder to do. He was a Revell vinyl kit, and I've done a video about him, so I'm not going to go into all of that. But it's the same thing. This is the same technique, a vinyl kit, and a figure. I like my cape on this guy way better, really, than the cape. I love the drape on it. And you put metal rods in there, and it does the coolest thing. It hangs really cool. But the real video this is really about this one, in my tribute to Henry Wayne. Henry sculpted the vinyl, or I think they're not vinyl, I believe it's nylon. He sculpted it and had copper molds done in China, God knows so long ago now, 10, 15 years ago. And he sent me a prototype. We just got to know each other, and I was lucky enough to get a prototype. Now, when the Hot Toys figure came out, I really didn't want it. It was just too big. It was just too bulky. And I don't know, like I said, not standing next to a Hot Toys figure. You may not can see it here. But my Batman Returns is slimmer, trimmer, and with the head from a Hot Toys, it's actually a little more proportionally accurate. So I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky I knew Henry. So Henry Wayne, wherever you are in the world, I know that I still have the figure you sent me. I still love it. I would never trade it out. I still think your body work was way better. I did change out the belt and the cowl and the hands and the cape. So those are just a few of the Batman customs I've done. The main first three, the two Keatons and the Val Kilmer. And I'm just very proud of them. That's a box I had made by Anthony Durso, who did awesome figure boxes, a custom figure for my Batman there, my 89. But this is really a tribute to the Batman Returns figure and Henry. And just to see some custom Batmans. These are all non-factory, except for the parts. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you for watching. Please support my little meager channel and subscribe.